Yo, what's good, good people? Today is Thursday, July 24th, 2025. Beautiful day. Finna get this jog going. Definitely gotta get that right. No love from him. Jog done. I'm holding poop longer than I want to. I think gang's tired. What's up? Hey. Oh, sorry, Yang. Done at the gym. Got real sweaty. Just the way I like it. But I want to talk about this album because I had a self-realization moment. So I said I want to talk about this album. These albums for the top 100 album list by Apple because I had a self-realization moment. The top 100 albums isn't essentially the best albums of all time. It is, but it's like a mixture list that they pay homage per se, not homage, or respect. I guess that's the same thing. They pay respect to the albums that came before that really shaped the music industry per se. So whether it's good or not, it also is influential, and that's a difference I didn't foresee or didn't think about when reading these albums. So like Casey Musgraves or let me see what other albums there are that I've said. So for the artists like Casey Musgraves that I criticized, or what else did I criticize for being on this list? Or like Robin's Body Talk. I'm not sure how influential some of the albums are, but those are influential albums, I guess, per se. Like, the perspective is for somebody else and not me, and that's understandable. They had to flex the list so it touches all demographics, so everyone has a favorite album on the list, you know? So seeing Neil Young's album, or because I didn't get it, or Burial Is Untrue, there are albums up here that deserve to be up here, but I didn't foresee them being up here. I didn't believe, but it's how impactful they are. So with knowing that, let's go into the albums I listened to today, which were, well, let me start over. After knowing all that, at album 76 from yesterday, 75, was Missy Elliott's Super Duper Fly with I Can't Stand the Rain against my window. And the description is how an album from out of this world disrupted hip-hop. So like they kind of go into detail if you listen to the before of the song, where they describe how the song deserves to be on this list. So Super Duper Fly is at number 75, and at number 74, which is the album I listened to today, was 9 Inch Nails' Downward Spiral. They're saying, so the description is that it bridged the gap between a rock and electronic, which is pretty fair. I'm not really a big fan of 9 Inch Nails, but they do have a popular song called Hurt that goes like that. I will make it hurt. It's in a few movies. It's not like a great song. Like, the album wasn't phenomenal, I'll say that. It wasn't great. I'm not gonna listen to it later, probably. I probably would give it, my personal score would give it like a 5 out of 10. That's only because I don't listen to electronic rock or whatever that was like that. But 9 Inch Nails is a pretty popular band. So, I mean, if you want to give it a listen, but I am not a fan. Solid 5 out of 8. 5 out of 10. But the next album I listened to was Trans Europe Express. So Trans Europe Express is an album that's cute. It's like maybe one of the first electronic albums that came out in 1977. Out of that album produced so many samples. It's changed. They're German, and what they did was it kind of skyrocketed hip hop per se. Not skyrocketed, but all you need is one sample to take it over the top. And with that sample, it was Afrika Bambaata's Planet Rock, because their song. Yep, it's right there. Bam, bam, bam. Well, it has the out of Afrika Bambaata's Planet Rock. It has the bam, bam, beanie, 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 beanie. The ending was rough, but you know what I mean. That's the album. That's the song. That Afrika Bambaataa shows a sample. And it's a good, I wouldn't say. The song by Trans Europe isn't that great. But to see that vision is pretty impressive by Afrika Bambaataa. That song. That album wasn't good. It was kind of repetitive. With not a lot of lyrics and pretty boring beats, but at that point it's about how influential it is and which it gets it on the top 100 list. I probably wouldn't have put it at what is this at? It's at number 71. That's brutal. I would definitely not put it at 71, but that's where it's at. But I didn't describe what was at number 73. So it goes 74 is 9 Inch Nails, 73 is Steely Dan's Asia, phenomenal album. 72 is SZA's SOS, another phenomenal album. Then it goes the Kraftwerk's Trans Europe Express, which shouldn't be on the list, but it's influential, I guess, in terms of hip hop. And we got a few more albums. Well, after, don't listen to it. That album is not good. I give it a 1 out of 10. But at number 70 is NWA Straight Outta Compton. At number 69 is Metallica's Master of Puppets, which they have on that album is my personal opinion, the greatest guitar riff or solo or construction of music of all time. And it's called a song called Eruption. It goes, I don't know, I can't do it. But Master of Puppets is phenomenal. And at number, so that's at 69. At number 68, I listened to today, The Strokes' Is This It? Now, this album was seen as more influential than good. It's decent. I would give it a 6 out of 10. But it's more about how it spawned a group of artists after that. It spawned The Killers, a bunch of alternative rock artists that deemed it one of the greatest alt rock albums of all time, in which they listened to it or inspiring them to make music. Probably without them, we probably wouldn't get Mr. Brightside. But I give it a 6 out of 10. And at number 67, I listened to Portishead's album called Dummy. Their hit song off that album was called Glory Box. Oh, okay, yeah. That album, their sound is very James Bond-esque, but if he was black. It's like Mystery Inc., but gave him a beat. It's not eerie, but I would listen to that music sneaking around a building somewhere, or in a suit or something like that. It's really cool. It's a cool album. I like the feel, the vibe of it. I like that it feels like a James Bond movie. Like the opening credits and everything's flipping around. Hey, like you see like casino coins and whatever. Super cool. I really do like this album a lot. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Portishead's Glory Box because I like the vibe. But that's Yang. That's it for the day. That's at album number 67. It looks like it gets better after this. The next 4 albums kind of look intriguing, being that I haven't listened to them. I see the Smiths, Erykah Badu, Jimi Hendrix, Tupac, Sade, The Velvet. Yeah, there's a few albums I haven't listened to up here that hopefully it starts getting better. Come on in. Or more entertaining, I guess. But I'm gonna say, you know the vibes. How do you say have a good night in Spanish? Esta la noche? How do you say have a good night in Spanish? Okay, thanks Siri. Good night.